The next time you find yourself in a situation that would normally upset you, pause and remember this principle. Instead of reacting, remind yourself, this has no power to affect me unless I give it power through my consciousness. Then consciously.
This is actively calling your power back. Okay? Because for a second you got off track, but then you had to recognize the energy. You had to understand that you're giving your energy to something else. So as soon as you identify with something that you know isn't on the path of you manifesting this or being that or staying in a, trying to reprogram your mind to be focused on whatever it is that you desire, you gotta call your power back. Like, oh no, hell no, let me get that, cause you almost had me.
Choose the state you wish to occupy, perhaps state of peace or confidence or even joy. At first, this may seem like pretense, like you are merely pretending that the circumstance doesn't bother you. But I assure you, my dear friend, this is not pretense. It is the deliberate exercise of the creative power that is your divine inheritance. For when you choose a state of consciousness that is independent of external conditions, you are not denying reality. You are creating reality. Remember, the world is not causing your experience. Your state of consciousness is causing your experience of the world. When you truly grasp this, you will understand the incredible freedom that comes with acting as if nothing affects you. You become the master of circumstances rather than their slave. Consider for a moment how different your life would be if nothing could disturb your peace of mind unless you allowed it to. Imagine moving through life with an unshakable inner stability, knowing that you are the creator of your experience, not its victim. This is your birthright. And it is available to you now through the proper use of your imagination. For imagination is the very gateway to the states of consciousness from which your life is projected. As William Blake so beautifully expressed, man is all imagination. When you use your imagination to occupy the state of being unaffected by external conditions, you are not engaging in fantasy, you are exercising the divine creative power that is the core of your being. Now, let me explain how this principle works in practical terms. We know that the outer world is a reflection of inner states. Therefore,
as above, so below. Okay? So basically, consciousness is spiritual energy, is spiritual. Okay? Consciousness is how, like you say, on the inside it reflects to the outside or whatever the case. Well, your outside reflects your inner being, inner energy, your spirituality, your spiritual essence. Okay? So, or what you believe in type shit. So, in order to embody what you want, you have to practically practice this. Okay? Practical means like, you putting it into action. You actually doing the work. Okay? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, they want to manifest. Yeah, they want shit to come in. Yeah, they want their coins or whatever the fuck, lover or whatever. But they're not actively doing the work. I've been there too. Shit, I want me like a band right now, whatever. But I'm not doing nothing to create that lane for the band to come in, for the money to come in. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta meet that or exceed that. You feel me? So you can bring in what you want to attract. Okay, if I want to be, there's something basic that might give you an example. If I want to be a social shit, we can do it like that. If I want to be a social media influencer, but I'm not posting, or I'm not posting enough, or I'm not really putting my all into it, I'm never gonna, get where I want to be being a social media influencer because I'm not putting in the active work. I'm not being practical about the situation. I know I'll get views if I post, but I'm not posting. So therefore, like I said, y'all been there. I know. So I know that's a good example. So y'all can kind of see what he's talking about.